Well, the wait is over and the 2020 Toyota Tacoma has been revealed. Let's dive right in. Welcome back to the Tacomaholic channel, everyone. Yes, the 2020 Toyota Tacoma has been revealed. I just watched a brief live stream on Facebook for the Chicago Auto Show. And thankfully, this will be a quick video because, as you could probably tell, my throat and voice sound awful. I am trying not to get sick. I sound like a full-blown adult bullfrog, which is weird because usually I just sound like a juvenile bullfrog. So bear with me and we'll get through this together. Ribbit. The first two features I want to talk about for the 2020 Tacoma are no surprise. They were mentioned in one of my previous videos, linked right above. If you have not seen that, go ahead and check that out. And those are the LED headlights and the power driver's seats. While those are not a surprise, the thing I did find surprising is that the rep for Toyota said that the LED headlights will be standard, which I assume means for all Tacoma models, and the power driver's seat will be a standard feature on the SR5 and up, meaning only the SR will not have the standard driver's seat. That will be an option for that, I would assume. And again, if you saw my previous video about the pricing for the 2020 Tacoma, I thought the LED headlights and the driver's power seat, even though those were going to be features we all expected, I thought those would both be options across all the trim models, so it may or may not affect the pricing of the Toyota Tacoma, depending on if you got them or not. So since they are pretty much standard, I guess you can expect a flat price increase jacked up for all of the models that those things come on. Curious to see what you guys feel about that. I know LED headlights are certainly popular, but for my last video, a bunch of you said you could pretty much care less about the power seat option. I sort of fall into that boat myself. If power seats came with it, that's fine, but if not, I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. I sort of like the simplicity of the Tacoma, at least for my second gen, and adding all this tech, it's starting to bother me because it is going to affect the price, of course. And the more of these electrical tech gadgets you have on your truck, the more things that can break and cause trouble down the road. So go ahead and comment below. Let me know what you think about Toyota making the LED headlights and power driver seat option standard features. The next feature that was mentioned was something I know a lot of you were hoping would get there, and that is the addition of the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto to incorporate it into the stereo system of the Tacoma. Both of those will be incorporated into a larger monitor, which has now been made panoramic, offering you a better view of your surroundings. And I'm curious to see if that panoramic option will be available on the fly, if you can just hit it with a switch, or if it's like only in reverse or parking, because the panoramic view would certainly be a useful feature off-road, so you can get like a 360 view of your truck when you're moving around in those tight confines. Next up, it was mentioned that LED sequential turn signals and brake lights will be incorporated into the Tacoma, certainly a nice feature to have. And the TRD Pro Tacoma will now get lighter wheels, which I could sort of personally care less about because I think most of us upgrade the wheels on our Tacomas anyway to either a lighter wheel or something like a Steely that is more durable off-road. So let me know what you think about the TRD Pro lighter wheels. I did not see the wheels, don't know what they look like, or if it's just the same thing, just a lighter alloy. And while it was not specifically mentioned, the grille on the 2020 Tacoma, it looks drastically different with sort of a larger honeycomb pattern. I think this is going to be one of those things you guys either love or hate. I'm sort of indifferent about it myself, but let me know what you think about that. Again, if I can find a picture, I will go ahead and post that above. And as far as the lower front bumper, that it might have had minor changes. I didn't really see anything that sort of jumped out and said to me, yes, that's a drastic change. So some of you third-gen owners might notice a difference with that, but everything looked the same to me. And that is all the news I have so far, everyone. You know I will, of course, update with a future video as more information comes out, but the main thing I'm taking away, just from what I've learned so far about the 2020 Tacoma, is just like last year, it just seemed like I was expecting more. This year, it seemed like Toyota was more excited about the introduction of the TRD Pro Sequoia, which I'm kind of curious to see what you think about that also. For the Tacoma, yeah, it's great to get a refresh on some of these features, sort of update with all the competition from the Ranger and everything else going on right now that the Tacoma never really faced in the past 10 to 15 years. Main purpose of this video, just to give you guys the information as it just came out. So please comment below, let me know what you think of the addition of all of these features. As always, thank you so much for supporting the channel by watching this video. I'm gonna run over to the grocery store and get some Robitussin and some Ricola. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see you in the next video.